Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at throttle controller or throttle sensor inside the vehicle, in the cab of your car, which control to your throttle pedal. You might have dust in it, water in it, might have a fault inside it. So I'll pull this one apart first and show you inside it, and then I'll show you how to replace it inside the vehicle. These are inside in VWs and Audi vehicles. This particular one's for a Volkswagen TDI. But let's get and have a look. Okay, so as you can see, there's two different types here. There's a diesel one, and this one's for a petrol. So you have to get the right throttle controller or pedal for your vehicle. Otherwise, it won't rev. It'll idle, but it won't rev. So I'll show you what's inside them. Pull the screws out. Actually, if you pull this one out here and you loosen other screws, there's actually, you can adjust them. So you can see that there, it'll adjust inside. If you don't have it set to the correct adjustment, it will idle too high when it's when you start it up. It'll be about 1200 RPM, which is way too high. If you have it too far other way, there's a fair bit of movement until the throttle starts working. So inside these, once you pull that off, there, you'll see a little arm. So you can pop that off if you like so. And you'll see there's little tiny fingers in the end there. So that there go on that little circuit board there. They actually will drag across on those, so they can get dirty. You could have a fault in one of the lines here. You can pop these out, but you're better off just buying the whole new throttle assembly and putting it in. If we pop that out here like that, so you can set that out like that, and there's your little circuit board. So the difference is with these is what's in each of these circuits here will determine on if it's going to work for your vehicle or not. But yeah, so I'm not sure if you can replace just that, but you can see on the back of them there, that there, if you turn up to light, you'll see that's the difference. When you pull out your old one, it should be the same. But anyway, that's the inside of one of these. Not much goes wrong in here. It's just a spring in that, so you don't need to take out the part. It's always in here that something goes wrong. So yeah, we'll pull the other one out of the vehicle and put a new one in. Okay, so there's the throttle pedal. So we've got to get up in behind that, and to do that, there's a number of screws that hold this panel in. There's 7 of them. So you take those 7 screws out, and then we can remove the panels to get access to the pedal. Okay, so once you've got your last year screws out, your T20 Torx screwdriver, pull it out. That panel will fall down. Just mind the wires. Move your panel out. Tuck that wire up. Now, you've got to remove this other panel here, which is for your cover to the throttle sensor. So this here, if you actually pull it up a bit like that, it'll pop out. It's got 2 hooks there. So you see a hook there and a hook there, which hooks up over that steel column there. And then the bottom bit will flick out like that. Then you've got access to the throttle sensor, which is up in there. Now I'm going to show you an easy way to get this out without pulling the dash apart. So you just need a 10mm socket and 14mm I think it's 14. Yep, 14 mil spanner. Okay, so once we get into here, you want to take that lever off, which goes from your pedal here up to the box we're going to remove, the throttle box. So you want to take that off there like so. And the other end, if you twist it, well, don't flick it, it'll come off. Then you're going to need a 10 mil tube socket on a ratchet to sneak up through there. I don't know if you can see it, there's a couple of bolts at the back there that we need to get to undo. So, undo them. There's 2 up there, and there's 1 down here. Right in there. So I'll undo them, and then I'll show you the next step on how to get the steering column bolts out to remove it. Okay, so once you get them bolts out, you're going to see it's loose. You can move it around, but you won't be able to get it out. What you need to do is drop this down, which is your steering column. And to get that out, up here, you'll see 2 bolts here, and up further, another 2. So 1, 2. I'll point them out with the end of the screwdriver. So that one there, and that one there. But you don't want to take them out. You want to loosen them about 5 mil down. But these 2 will take right out. And then I'll show you what to do after that. Okay, so once you've got all your bolts out, I've only got one more to take out here. I'll take this one here out. So as I said, take these 2 side ones out, but leave the other 2 up there and just loosen them. And I'll show you why. If you grab it here, you'll see it moves. And now I can get the throttle box, and actually it'll come in behind the steering column. Bad picture. Like that. Actually, I need to undo that wire first. Undo your plug. There's a plug on the top there. You squeeze those 2 terminals in, that plug will pop out. So you get that. Like so. There it goes. Simple as that. Saves you pulling all the dash apart. You just undo those couple of bolts, and out she comes. Alright, so let's install a new one. Okay, so there's the old one there. We've got the new one up, sitting up in there. What you want to do is plug it in and let it sit there. Put it up there like, so you can reach this handle. What we're going to do is start it up to make sure it's right. We start the car up. So it's not revving too high, which is good. And then we should be able to grab that and hear it rev. Pull it towards like that. Rev. So that's what I can find. So now we can bolt it all, turn the engine off. Now I can bolt it back together and then give it a test run. And while you're in here, just check all the steering joints are okay. Wobble the steering wheel backwards and forwards just to check all the unis are okay. There's no bearings worn or that sort of stuff. Give it a good look over before you put all the covers back on. Okay, let's put it back in and give it a run. I think I said earlier these are 14, they're actually 13 mil, sorry. So you need 13 mil to get in there to undo these bolts, and the other 2 as well. So where you put your socket on up there are 13 mil as well. And the ones to put the pedal in the box are 10 mil. So just remember that there. And that is all in there. And just going to put the tighten up the 10mm ones, which is one there. That's good fun doing this by one hand. Okay, it's tighten. Now, also, what they give you is, here's the old type. Here's the old type of connector, which went from the pedal to the box. The new ones don't have the adjusters in them. What you're going to do is, same as what, pull it out, put it on an angle like that, and then push on it, and you'll hear it click. That one there, push on it, get a picture, click, that's it, that's on. Now I can finish reassembling it all and give it a test run. Okay, that's all back together. I'm just going to put the panels back in we pulled out. I'm just going to start it up, give it a try. Spot on. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next video.